It wasn't a want to, it was necessity. I was a single dad with a daughter in high school, getting laid off from the state in terms of employment. I needed a job. It was that simple. It became, in many ways, well, clearly the best job I've ever had, but it let me use things I had learned all kinds of other places, brought new challenges I didn't know how to handle or react to, gave me a lot of independence, especially as we started being healthier as a shelter. I had a moment, probably lasted a week, last spring, where I was doing an honest self-inventory and I felt that I just didn't have the energy for all of this anymore. And I didn't want to stay without a full level of commitment to it. Also actually helped by Rowena's being here. I can look to Rowena and know, well, you don't have to be there, pal. It's okay, because she has been doing and responsible for all the day-to-day work for over 5 years. And I remember distinctly, not that it was written down because I don't think it was, but distinctly asking her, do you want my job someday? And she hesitated just enough to tell me she was taking the question seriously, and then said yes.
He did ask me that in the interview, if I wanted his job someday, and so it had always been in the back of my mind. And Dennis would throw the word out retirement here and there, but I never really, he's going to be around forever. People say to me often, though, you've got big shoes to fill. And I want to fill my own shoes in some way. It's really hard to find something new and dynamic, given Dennis, and he's charismatic and he's been doing this role for 20 years and has become somewhat of a rock star in this community.
I think I've changed how at least some people see this shelter and see this subject. We've converted a few. Some of the bonds that I've helped build around the community and the state matter. I think I've been able to connect this little place on Main Street to Augusta, for example, in ways that it had not been connected or informed before.
So I'm hoping that people will recognize, everything they do to support the shelter is for the shelter, and to understand that, the responsibility of running it as well as Dennis did for 20 years will continue.
This was a job that mattered.